I'm gonna be paying somebody a visit. Oh, I'm gonna be paying somebody a visit. Ah, goddammit. Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to? Excuse me? Both detainees are currently questioning to corroborate their accounts. Mr. Stickler and Wocky? Both of them? I pity the questioner. I guess we'll be back then. Dang! Who do we talk to? Oh my god. I thought I was on to something. Oh. Oh, wait. Something's going on. I thought that was all just flavor text. But alright. Yeah, Trucy's a bike thief. Uh-oh. Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in. They left through that window. Wait, Apollo. You're too late to catch them now. That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. What? What? Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. We call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7-9. Wait, do you think the burglar just now is trying to open it? Wonder what's inside this safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. I wonder. No, June is 6. Wait a minute. $6.45. June 14th. I don't have anything yet. Well, I suppose. If only there was something that could finger which buttons had been pressed. Something that could finger which buttons were pressed, huh? There is a way after all. Oh my god. We're gonna dust for prints. Fingerprints. That was a bad way of trying to force the old Animaniacs joke. God, 90s kids cartoons got away with a freaking lot. Okay, I have an idea. Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We use this to find out what the next two numbers are. And then, of course, we can just process of elimination. At that point, it's only two combinations of the numbers. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? Or you could, use your tongue if you don't want to leave a fingerprint. Then again, you don't know whose hands have been there. Especially, during coronavirus, you definitely don't want to lick surfaces people have touched. It will leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Yep, just gonna go ahead and lay that powder everywhere. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. Look, these are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. So 2 and 5. We might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot. 2, 5. Alright, then it's going to be 5, 2. There we go. A lucky cat? It opened. This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Wocky Kataki. So this is Wocky. Our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Pal Maractus. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tialita is Wocky's fiance. Tialita? Phone ringing again? Sorry for hitting the mic. That's one Ida too many, Apollo. Apollo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic? Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. So that's where they met. I'm sure she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. She had access to Wocky Kataki's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. How do you know what he's saying? I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? Someone who used to be a doctor. Like Mr. Eldoon. Shit. Let me just see if there's anything more in here. Window is ajar. Let's see how our burglar escaped. Wonder who it was. He was just a burglar who happened to pick here? Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Does you mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. Why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Why a lamp? Books and papers are scattered around the room. Oh, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice has spilled out of that cup. It's dry. So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Only burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true, that's what I would do, if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe? I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe? Maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. This is getting nowhere fast. The wall is covered with beakers. Something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't... Oh. It's a goldfish. Oh, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. The lamp. What am I going to do with the lamp? Oh no. Is it going to be Chekhov's Hickfield? Oh my freaking god, it's Chekhov's Hickfield. Or maybe not. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. Heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Also, one moment. Okay. "7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?" "Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time." 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. My shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Do you notice in today's trial? A single piece of forged evidence. Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. It's like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. Mm-hmm. No. Okay. Eh? No. You can't blame me for trying. Oh. So that was what led you to the guilty party. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce the... Make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out. Crap. Okay, we found Trucy's underwear? Yep, they're Trucy's. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder... Why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? That's a very good question, actually. Now to show off my evidence, Mr. Wright. Good lord. I'm running out of steam here. Never mind. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh. You again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man, now I'm all in the funk, and it's all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. What if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shoddy? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I've learned one thing today, is that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Over my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft. Fine. Let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. Or that you'll be getting out. It's murder, my dude. It's murder. Thought she was gone, but I'm still here. Okay. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Wocky. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Oh yeah, there's also that too. Huh, you always do your homework. So, you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine, I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bat. Also... Yeah, it is like the tiniest bit of blood. Where it runs to the lamp, it has a red stain on it. I wonder what left that stain. Oh, it's paint, isn't it? Like they were trying to write their name and slip? Or even write their name on a lamp cord. I used to write my name on my magic ropes. This Wocky talking Alita. Bullet lodged in your heart. 4649. So mushed. Tough safe. Looks kind of yummy. Oh my god. This is not forbidden candy, Trucy. Do not eat this, nor eat Tide Pods. Please don't. Like ice cream, caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. Stay in school, children. Okay, I mean, he's going to tell us about Alita. So I probably don't have to present the shoes. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? That's where I met her, with Fallen Angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal. You know it. I know fluff right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later. Bye. About that op. Yeah? Didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know what's still in me. Is it though? This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? Didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Is this all one big conspiracy? So far off the hook, it's off the chain, G. Wocky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad. So cute, man. These sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Sandals updated in the court record. Oof. Oof. Woohoo! What do I... But there's nothing new, and there's nothing else I think I can present. Oh, well, I mean, they were updated, so maybe I can show them again? No. Okay. Then let me just move around aimlessly for a bit. Alright, we got something here at Eldoon's house then. Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucy doll? Apollo, show him what we found. Anything like expert advice? I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldoon. Okay, well, one final thing we can figure out here. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? A medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? What? Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. What is going on? Well, according to this chart, this Wocky feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc be eager to fiddle with. I mean, I think that is like a common thing. Like, there are quite a few people who have like been shot and like the shells just stay inside them because, well, A, it'd be like too tricky to operate on them, and B, if you can survive the blood loss, then like just leaving the bullet inside you can be fine because, you know, with the heat from the bullet going out of the gun, it can cauterize like some of the blood vessels and stuff. Hence why a lot of people, like, after they're able to get the bleeding under control, they're fine with just leaving like bullet casings inside of them. But still, like, if you can get it removed, I think you should. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if you should or if you should keep them in or not. I should probably research that a little. But yeah, like, it is a thing that like some like shells or bits of pieces of bullets might stay inside someone for a long time. You mean it took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I give him another half a year, tops. But Wocky's operation was already a half year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table. Great. Just great. That would explain why the dad was trying to hurry up and have them do a checkup. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. Emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. And he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair. Despair? About the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Katakis. You bet. His kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Wocky's back on the street, living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them. He could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible. He left Wocky to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy Doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, it doesn't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Wocky, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So Wocky... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right. This operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Wocky's condition, guaranteed. Ah! Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? Marry into the family and be golden? And then he dies, but at least you're in? What are you thinking, Alita Tiala? This is getting insane! But I don't know, like when I saw that bullet in the safe, part of me thinks that was the bullet that was taken out of him, but then they forged some medical papers? Either way, I'm confused by a lot. Like, why Maractus would show up there specifically. Why Alita would frame him, or unless she forged the papers? I mean, if we're talking about forgeries and whatnot, maybe those were forged too? I don't... Because the print from the sandals matched that, so that means she was wearing the sandals. But she might have been hiding on the side of the thing? Like, she was hiding on the side of the noodle stand? Like, so was it her and Pal that tried to go up there and take out Wocky? But then she went to Apollo to have him cleared. I'm so confused, and hopefully next time we'll get some answers. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and see you next time for some more Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. I am very curious to see where this trial is going to go. Goodbye.